Oh, wow. Look at that. I didn't know they had black. What? I didn't know they had black, dude. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna fuck with that. Oh, see, there it is. It wasn't black, all right.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
All right, you received the ball first. Okay.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got a man left. Giving him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dumps it off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he works this to the 38 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Chargers selecting to try for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker.
That was a lag on that kick. Fuck, dude, you got a fucking tight end there. I got to pause it, bud, and change that shit. Give me 1 sec. Oh, thank you. Dog, I fucking... I fucked up. I forgot to do that. I seen it on the week 1 game, and I just forgot to change it, so... Yeah. Yeah. Fucking bullshit. Alrighty, here we go. Let's try it again. Thanks, thanks, Jay.
To begin from the 40.
I noticed you noticed that really quick.
First down throw for Allen. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on the throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing deep for the end zone.
Ah, he beat my fucking coverage. Wow.
The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
He had fucking like 5 steps on it.
Jr. with the touchdown.
Yeah, but that was a big fucking gap right there.
Great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Yeah, I'm already off the clock, Rico. I already got my 8, dog. You know, when you're in service, it's a different game, man. You get your service tickets, you go out there, you knock your shit out, and, you know, when you're done, you're done.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return.
Shit, don't be talking no shit either, but I had to work till like 7 o'clock last week, 7 p.m. Yeah, it was an emergency. Fire marshal was going to shut down a building, dude, so it was like kind of 911 status. Dude, they had to hurry up and get me in there, or anybody actually in that matter, but...
Simple dive up the middle. clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. He touched him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run here on first down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the well again. And once again,
55, number 55.
Getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the
What's up,
future.
Benjamin? Damn, dog, I haven't seen that motherfucking name in a grip, dude. What's up, Ben? Holy shit. Wow.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of
That was
downs.
pretty close. That was really
Call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of
wow.
third
What a
downs
throw.
just like
What a fucking
that.
throw. What a catch. Damn, Ben, we haven't seen you in a minute, but what's going on with you? How's that daddy life treating you? Last week heard you had some little people coming out.
Here's a handoff up the gut.
Jesus. He is getting through the line of scrimmage really fucking easy. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the
I feel a
stat sheet,
fumble
but that
coming
was
out, so we got to put that shit on conservative. He is fucking clocking me.
Back to the line, but this defense just kept
We're not going to let that ball come out. We have to protect
For
it.
2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 11. We've got a screen to the running back. And it's good.
Living the dream, brother. She grows up. Yeah, bud. Don't kids grow quick? Shit, bud.
You hear me talk about
No, bud. You remember Posby? My son Posby, he's fucking 21 now. He's 21 now, dog. 21 years old.
These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's got.
Yeah, you see that shit? See that shit, man? Got to protect that ball.
Enough for that 1st down.
Got to protect that ball. He is hitting the shit out of me right now. All right, man. You have a good day at work, dog. Nice talking to you for a second.
Here's the handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
We got a good 4.
4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And
Oh.
they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made in close.
Good defense. Good offense, I meant. Not good defense. Good touchdown. Shit. Right on. Number 15. Making that touchdown catch. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. I think we got him out of user for a split second, too. He was on the D-line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers
still left too much time on the clock for him.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Slot receiver headed left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, we're going to bite the little INT right there. I would have liked me some INT action.
Here on 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. On the move. Headed right. Completes this one to Javon Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge
Oh yeah, he's hitting Marvin Harrison with the streak and everybody else. Harrison and the tight end with the streak and everybody else slant shit.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air again. Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our 1st half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They motion Johnson over left. Here's 2nd and 5. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Option play, they get to Benson. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Has it in close. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown.
Hell of a drive. Hell of a drive, man.
Right away in half number 2.
A little bit of Madden miracle, too. I think we both had some Madden miracles on our possessions. Not just you.
Extra point sent right down the middle.
Technically, man, that pick I had at the end of the fucking 2nd quarter, that should have been a pick 6, but it is what it is, you know. Linemen be running fast as fuck.
Has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Gator says, fuck Tune. You're funny, dog. You're fucking
set, 1st and 10.
Just had to throw that out there, huh?
Herbert now off the play fake.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. He had that shit beat. He had that shit beat. He had to step on him.
Push for the lead, but the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And they bring him down, but there's a
penalty on him. Yup.
But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing here, Allen. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Allen now on 1st down. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You've got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tuipulotu in for the tackle. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Allen on 3rd down. Has it down close. And that's good for a 1st down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown.
Fuck, man.
The Cardinals pick it off and
Fucking dude, not here, not Jay, but dude who made the fucking pick on me, man. That was a bullshit ass pick. My guy had to step on it.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have... New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Dumps it off to his running back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Working quickly here. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Herbert on 1st down. Tried to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off by Xavier.
Wow, but my lineman can't catch him, though.
down for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Get the fuck out of here. That's game.
Before he gets much on the return.
That's game.
Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
If I don't stop him here, I'm just going to concede.
Awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 24. Forced out to his right. Has it at the 7. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. They're running the option, short side.
Holy shit. All right, man. GG's. Kick your field goal. I'm fucking unplugging.
The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Josh Allen the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Right on, Jay. Thanks for communicating, man. Appreciate it. You got this thing knocked out right away, so cool. I will see you, probably see you in the next league. I don't know. We won't play a game for, quote unquote, another 4 seasons. But anyways, talk to you guys later. I'm checking out.